The announcement of a new state-of-the-art stadium at Borteyman has generated fresh waves of excitement across Ghana, stirring conversations about the future of sports, infrastructure, and national pride. For many Ghanaians, football, athletics, and other sporting disciplines are more than just recreational activities. They are central to national identity, unity, and the international reputation of the country. Minister of Youth and Sports Kofi Adams, in his recent disclosure, emphasized that Ghana cannot afford to remain stagnant in the development of sporting infrastructure, especially when global standards continue to rise and neighboring countries continue to push forward with modern facilities. Before we dive deeper into today's update, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your support is key to helping us grow and reach more viewers like you. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on exciting updates. His words on the Citi Breakfast Show captured both urgency and ambition, pointing to a vision that is bigger than just building a stadium. It is about reimagining Borteyman as a sports city, a village that does not just host events but becomes a magnet for talent development, international tournaments, and economic transformation. The promise of a 50,000-seater stadium in Borteyman immediately evokes images of roaring crowds, dazzling lights, and unforgettable matches. But beyond the spectacle, such a facility symbolizes progress. Ghana has always been a sporting nation, blessed with legendary footballers, Olympic athletes, and passionate fans. Yet, for years, there has been a disconnect between this sporting potential and the level of infrastructure available to support it. The Accra Sports Stadium, the Baba Yara Stadium, and other existing facilities have carried the weight of Ghana's sporting culture for decades, but many of them now struggle to meet modern demands. They remain iconic but inadequate, lacking the modern comforts and advanced designs that make stadiums in other parts of the world not only sporting arenas but also economic hubs. The proposal to build this stadium in Borteyman, right beside the sports complex developed for the 2023 African Games, therefore feels like a natural progression, a step into the future. When Kofi Adams spoke of transforming Borteyman into a sports city, it was more than just political rhetoric. The idea of a sports city suggests something dynamic, a place where multiple sports facilities, training academies, hotels, entertainment centers, and transport networks converge to create an ecosystem that thrives on activity all year round. This stadium, expected to be a centerpiece of such a vision, would not just be a venue for football matches or athletics competitions. It would be a landmark. A facility of this magnitude has the power to attract global tournaments, African Cup of Nations finals, FIFA World Cup qualifiers, major athletics championships, and even concerts and cultural festivals that bring the world's eyes back to Ghana. For a country that has always been passionate about making its mark on the global stage, this is a golden opportunity. But perhaps what makes the proposed project most compelling is the timing. Kofi Adams assured Ghanaians that the project is achievable within President John Mahama's first term in office. This sets a clear timeline, giving the idea both urgency and accountability. People are not just being told of a vague dream, but are being invited to witness a bold, achievable target that ties directly into a political era. If completed, this stadium could stand as a defining symbol of Mahama's administration, in the same way that other iconic infrastructure projects around the world become tied to the leaders who champion them. For the youth of Ghana, particularly those who see sports as a path to opportunity and success, the thought of such a facility being realized within the next few years sparks hope and anticipation. Sports have always had the unique ability to transform societies. They bridge divides of tribe, class, and politics. They create heroes who inspire generations and stories that live forever in the collective memory of a nation. In Ghana, the memory of the Black Stars' heroic runs at the World Cup, the moments of glory at the African Cup of Nations, and the achievements of sprinters, boxers, and athletes in international competitions all point to a deep passion that demands a stage befitting the talent. This is why the proposed Borteyman Stadium is not just about seats and concrete. It is about creating an environment where Ghanaian athletes can rise to their full potential and where fans can experience the very best in comfort and pride. The Borteyman Sports Complex, which was constructed for the 2023 African Games, already serves as a significant foundation for this vision. That facility demonstrated Ghana's ability to deliver modern sporting infrastructure under tight deadlines, showcasing facilities for athletics, swimming, tennis, and other disciplines. However, what it lacked was a truly massive stadium, a grand centerpiece that could bring all eyes onto Borteyman in a way no other facility has. The new proposed stadium fills that gap, complementing the complex and turning the area into a complete hub. It is easy to imagine international teams arriving at Kotoka International Airport, driving through Accra, and settling into Borteyman for world-class competitions. Hotels, restaurants, transport businesses, and local shops would thrive, creating jobs and stimulating the local economy. The ripple effects of such an investment would stretch far beyond sports, making Borteyman a beacon of development. There is also the question of Ghana's image abroad. Modern stadiums have increasingly become symbols of national identity and ambition. When South Africa hosted the 2010 FIFA World Cup, the Moses Mabhida Stadium and Soccer City became iconic landmarks, instantly recognized across the globe. Similarly, Nigeria's National Stadium in Abuja and Côte d'Ivoire's new Olympic Stadium in Ebimpe have all set high standards in West Africa. Ghana, with its deep sporting culture, cannot afford to be left behind. The construction of a new 50,000-seater stadium is therefore as much about national pride as it is about practical necessity. It sends a clear message. Ghana is ready to host, ready to compete, and ready to lead. Of course, the construction of such a facility does not come without challenges. Questions will inevitably arise about funding, timelines, and execution. Stadium projects are notorious for delays, inflated budgets, and political controversies. However, the difference here lies in the clarity of vision and the strategic location of Borteyman. By anchoring the project around an already established sports complex, many of the logistical and infrastructural hurdles are already being addressed. The government's stated commitment to ensuring this is delivered within the first term of President Mahama's leadership adds another layer of urgency. If executed properly, this could be one of the most successful infrastructure projects in Ghana's recent history. For the average Ghanaian, what matters most is the benefit this facility will bring to daily life. Imagine the local vendor who will find new customers on match days. Imagine the taxi driver whose services will be in constant demand whenever events are held. Think of the young child who will sit in the stands for the first time, wide-eyed, inspired by the atmosphere, and determined to one day play on that pitch. Consider the athletes who will train in world-class facilities, knowing they no longer have to travel abroad to prepare for global competitions. All of these ripple effects paint a picture of progress that transcends the walls of the stadium itself. The proposed stadium also carries an important symbolic weight for Ghana's youth. Kofi Adams' emphasis on investing boldly in sports infrastructure speaks directly to the younger generation who see sports as a lifeline. Across the country, thousands of young people dedicate their lives to football, athletics, basketball, boxing, and more, often with limited resources and support. A world-class stadium in Borteyman is not just about providing a venue, but about making a statement that the government values their dreams, that Ghana believes in their potential, and that the country is ready to invest in creating an environment where those dreams can come true. It is a message of hope, ambition, and belief in the future. As the plans take shape, the anticipation will only grow. Every brick laid, every design unveiled, and every update shared will be closely followed by Ghanaians eager to see this vision realized. The excitement will not only come from sports enthusiasts, but also from ordinary citizens who recognize that such a project reflects a bigger national story of progress. In a world where sports serve as a universal language, Ghana's new stadium will be a powerful voice, telling the world that this is a nation ready to step onto bigger stages, ready to host, ready to shine.
If today is your first time watching this channel or you are returning to this channel for the exciting content, please subscribe to the channel for more educative and developmental projects across Ghana and Africa as a whole. Do you want to know about the state of a project in Africa? Then make sure to like and comment the name of the project you would like us to talk about and its current state.